Alright, hi everyone, it's Contrary Motion back again with another Suikogaiden Sunday, and after much struggling with the sound on the emulator, I think we're back with the end of Suikogaiden, which means we get to start Suikogaiden 3 next time. So let's see if this'll work this time. We're gonna take the alternate path through, which means no Olan punching the dragon, but we will get to see some other characters we didn't see last time. So that's nice. Because of all that trouble in Caleria, I've become a wanted man and forced to avoid the main roads and watch out for anything that might be related to Crystal Valley. It's lucky I haven't run into any pursuers on the road, but in about a week I'll have to cross a mountain trail. Worse than that, I ran out of food a few days ago. Oh, damn. So hungry. The road's gradually getting wider. That implies this area gets a lot of traffic, meaning there must be a village nearby. Any time now, any village at... Huh? Just now. Was it just my imagination, or did I sense someone nearby? Not my imagination. No, it's not just my imagination. I can tell there's someone on the other side of those bushes. After thinking it over a moment, I decided to force my way through. It's embarrassing to say, but the thought of getting even a single piece of jerky was good enough to get me moving. How would you get jerky from someone on the other side of the bushes? Drop something. Alright. As I thought, the woods opened up to a narrow road that ran parallel to the main highway. I carefully hid myself in the shade of a tree to watch for the source of the voices.
So, I think Uncle Jupo must have gone to the one temple. Because he really loves studying, you know? So, in other words, that's where we're going, right? No. I just told you we're both lost. Get it? Oh, we're not lost. As long as Millie and Bonaparte are together, we'll be perfectly fine. Oh, that's not what I meant at all. But in any case, we can't just keep on walking like this forever.
Looking closely, I saw two girls who seemed utterly out of place with the mountain road they were on. If they were using a back road like this, they couldn't be peddlers, so maybe they were a pair of traveling entertainers or something. Either way, I've got a rather bad feeling about this, but what should I do? We have various options. Who do we want to talk to, Meg or Millie? I'm tempted to talk to Meg, because she's slightly more fun. As far as I can tell, none of these make much of a difference to story progression. Well, I'm pretty sure these two aren't assassins sent by Zaj. The girl in the green looked like the leader of the two, so I made my way towards her as I came out of the bushes. Could you spare a minute of your time?
Who are you? Mr. Bandit?
Me? Do I really look that bad?
I don't know. You let a nice-looking guy get close, and suddenly you've been stabbed.
Don't say that, it's bad luck.
Beep. Temperature check. Honesty check. Safe. This man is not lying.
What the? That barrel's talking. Wait, it was talking before, too.
How rude.
So, to cut a long story short, you guys are headed for Crystal Valley too.
That's right. I was thinking of taking a shortcut, but it looks like we got a little lost instead. Really, Gadget, you're supposed to be useful at times like this.
Meg, somehow your tune-ups always make me worse.
Ah.
Again? Where the hell is that voice coming from?
Amazing, isn't it? Uncle Jupo made Gadget for me. My uncle's the greatest gadgeteer ever. Meg here is going to meet her Uncle Jupo, you know. Yeah, I think he might be headed for the One Temple. There's all sorts of useful information available there, you know.
Gadgeteer, huh? Sounds like he's actually some sort of engineer from the south. Well, he did make this weird metal man thing. Maybe he discovered it in the Sindar ruins up north in Harmonia. I see. So that's why you're headed to Crystal Valley.
Millie, too. I want to go see Crystal Valley.
Yeah, you already told me that.
Oh, right. Yeah, Millie wants to see the palace Apple talked about.
It's weird when characters in English talk in the third person. It's a bad translation choice, usually.
Right, Bonaparte? Yeah.
That sound is... But you were holding it a while ago.
Oh, you mean Bonaparte? Bonaparte is Millie's friend, you know. Bonaparte is Millie's friend, you know?
No, that's not what I meant.
Bonaparte and I met in the forest, you see. I saved him when he fell in a hole. We've been best friends ever since.
But...
Hey, look, look, look! Like this, I can squish him and poke his eyes and tickle him. See? Yeah.
Doesn't that bother him? In the end, it took nearly an hour for their talk to turn to banding together. It's kind of worrying. First of all, joining forces with this conspicuous pair would leave me open to being discovered by Zaj's assassins at any moment, and to drag bystanders into this mess. Hold on, where in the world am I? While we were talking, we seemed to have wandered into the thicket without my noticing. I really need to get away from these two as soon as possible. Well, it looks like we've got different destinations, so I'll be leaving you here.
I've got it. You should come along with us. Everybody knows 3 heads are better than 1. Yeah. Yay, Bonaparte likes Mr. Nash too. Look.
Hey, wait.
Wow, look, Bonaparte's welcoming you too. Yay. We're together.
Together with who? Boy, the quality of the translation in this path is not very good. But we're headed different directions.
Not this again.
This would make a good emote.
Just a little while ago, I'm pretty sure you said you too.
Hello, the spirit of Eric. Welcome to the channel. How are you?
Mr. Nash, you're also headed for Crystal Valley, aren't you? You don't have to hide it. You're just embarrassed to be accompanying 2 pretty girls like us, aren't you?
Well, I guess it can't be helped. Since it looks like we're lost in this forest, for now we should just focus on trying to get out before it gets dark. So I'm stuck with these two after all, huh? It's not like I can't get away from them, but aside from not wanting to get attacked by that weird animal again, I'd feel bad leaving them behind in this forest. One hour later. Instead of getting out of this forest, I get the feeling we're going deeper and deeper in. I regret swallowing Meg's "it's alright, leave it to me" speech, but it's too late to do anything about it now.
That's odd. Hey, you investigated properly, didn't you, Gadget?
How strange. Maybe the satellite is out of alignment? I have no idea what's causing it, but it's like my sense of direction is getting more and more out of whack. This maze is just unnatural.
Gadget, what is it?
Mr. Nash, that spot is dangerous at the moment.
Huh?
What?
Who could this be?
Nah?
What? What happened to the party? And the feast? Viki! It's Viki!
It's hard to do 3 different female voices.
What the hell?
I like that she's eating a steamed bun.
Huh? Where'd the party go?
Party?
Viki! Everybody was worried about you. You just disappeared somewhere. It's true, you know. The food was delicious. Isn't that right, Bonaparte? What? What happened to the party? Huh?
Hey, for now, do you think you could get off me?
Huh?
As far as I could make out from their conversation, the girl who'd suddenly fallen on me out of nowhere was a teleportation magician named Viki. And for some reason, she apparently has no idea what she's doing, despite her profession, and had disappeared some time ago. After their happy reunion, we explained to Viki how we were lost in the forest, and how important it was that we get out of there and into some place that wasn't quite so dark and foreboding.
Okay, I understand. Just leave it to me. Oh, Viki, you're a genius. Leave it to you.
Okay.
Then let's go.
Beep. Space-time travel, transfer and shock, all systems go. Furthermore, space is increasing.
What the hell?
Let's go!
Vicky's enthusiastic shout signals a nearby light to engulf us, making me feel as if my body's being lifted by some great force. And then, I blacked out.
Where are we?
I'm brought back to consciousness by the sound of Millie's voice. Aside from a terrible headache, I seem to be fine and without any injuries. But what in the world just happened? Did an enemy hit us with magic? I took a look at the surroundings as I got up. Gradually, my eyes began to focus. What the hell?
What a strange place. There's not a single window.
Current coordinates unknown. Current time unknown.
I wonder if you broke. I knew it. You need cleaning up.
Don't do that.
Oh, this place is pretty. I wonder if I can open this door.
What is this place? Seemingly endless white corridors lined with doors of varying sizes. Why are we in a place like this?
What is it, Viki? I'm just a little surprised to be back here after so long. Back here? Yeah. This place, it's my home, you see. I've missed it.
Hold on just a minute. It's great that this place is your home and all, but what in the world are we doing here?
Oh, I can open this door. Let's go.
Eh? What is this place? Ugh. Oops. Ah, damn it. Sorry about that.
Ow! Huh? What?
You guys. What the? Oh, I like Bonaparte.
Oh, Tony. Long time no see. No see.
No C? Oh my god.
Long time no see. How's that?
It'd be nice if you get off me. Well, what the heck just happened?
Huh? That's a good question. Isn't it?
Hey, don't look at me. Alright, we've got to ask Viki, right? What's going on, Viki?
A little mistake?
A little mistake, you say? No, Meg, why are you and everybody...
Daddy? Daddy? Oh, how cute. Huh? Who are these people?
These are your father's friends, but...
Tony got married? And he's a daddy. Still so cute.
Yeah, that's right, but aside from that, what are you all...
Oh, hey Dad, Miss Yuzu's coming. She wants fertilizer for the pasture. Huh? Yuzu's here too.
Hey, Yuzu grew up! That's so funny.
Mr. Tony, are you... what? Yeah! What happened, Miss Meg? You've shrunk. And Miss Millie and Viki are here too. What are you saying? Yuzu, you've grown so much.
Oh god, I hope she's not married to Tony. What's everyone so surprised about? For a union between old friends, this is kind of going overboard. Maybe I should try asking about it. Oh god, who do we ask this time? Meg seems the most likely to be give an actual explanation. Hold on a minute. I know you're busy and all. Sorry to interrupt, but what is everyone so surprised about? Hey, Meg, what's going on?
Huh? Well, little Yuzu's all grown up. How?
Grown up?
No, the real question is, how did you shrink, Miss Meg?
She shrunk?
Yeah, but aside from the shrinking, why is Miss Meg...
What the fuck?
Mr. Tony?
What?
The pump for the well is fixed. Huh? It's me. Oh. Don't tell me this is when...
What the? There's a big one and a little one. Oh, so this is where they introduce the idea, and then they do Big Viki and Little Viki in the next game. That's interesting.
Hey. Achoo!
What?
Huh? What just happened? I'll explain later. Through whether or not you believe me, I can't say.
So, what do we think? Do we think Meg and Tony got married? Ugh. We've made it back safely somehow. Though whether or not it's safe here is another question entirely.
That was surprising, wasn't it? We saw a grown-up Meg. Why is that, Meg? I haven't the slightest clue.
Space-time oscillator perceives a time slip has occurred.
A time slip, huh? I see. Well, we got back here, so what should we do now?
What? What? A time slip? Time slip?
That's not important right now. We've got to find a way to get out of here.
What's this time slip thing?
I'll explain that later.
Yeah, that'd be great. Tell me. Tell me about the time slip thing.
What? Like I said, once we get out of here, I'll...
Time slit, time slit.
Somebody save me. I can see how this kind of stuff would be hard to translate, because it's, like, cute girl stuff that you don't really do in English.
Uh-huh. I wonder where my room is now. I'd really like some tea.
What?
Temp Shilton.
That's not even a word.
The dust is...
Huh? Alright, are we gonna end up back where we were? Are we gonna end up in Crystal Valley? Is this how Nash gets to Crystal Valley? We're back. I don't believe it.
Huh?
I've said this before, but I'm never sticking my nose in other people's business again.
What's that sound? It's coming from over there.
Wait. Listen. Wait. Listen when people are speaking.
Whoa. Whoa. Well, was there any point to that fight just now?
Whoa! It's Anita and Valeria!
Same point as always. Eventually, I'll decide who inherits my master's sword. How pointless, after all this time. Besides, it's already been decided. What's that supposed to mean? I mean the same thing as always. Valeria!
So, we've just been wandering around aimlessly, but we absolutely have to get back to where we started. Not to mention the right time period.
It's fine. If it happens again, just don't worry about it. Over there, somebody's there. Hey! It's nice to hear you shout with all your strength like that. That wasn't me. Hey! Huh?
This is quite a path.
So, why were you two fighting? How can I explain? Just think of us as settling a very old score. Right. So, once again, you were having a manly argument, right?
Hey. Don't.
Huh?
They're all just making noises.
That was a sword duel, wasn't it? You could say that. My victory was already decided in our last match. What did you mean by that? Exactly what I said. Right, right. But you two, you're lovers, aren't you?
Whoa! Calling it. Wait a minute, you.
What?
Oh my god. This is so hard to do. This is so hard to read.
Well, anyway, what are the two of you doing in a place like this? I'm on my way back to Torin. And I was thinking of heading back south. We ended up together by chance. Right. So it was chance. It's not because you're really close friends. You guys are really alike.
Hey.
What? But you're both always drinking at the bar. Really?
Hey, don't say any more. Middle-aged women are scary when they're mad.
Hey, Meg. Who's this guy? He's called Nash. Oh, so this dreamy-looking pretty boy is called Nash, huh?
What? Huh? Could you possibly mean me? It just doesn't work in English.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean middle-aged women? Who are you calling lovers?
I don't think I was the one who said that.
No arguing. Falcon Rune.
Uh-oh. Help me.
You can do it.
Hello, Valencia. How are you? I wonder how many more little episodes there are in this.
So, tell me again why you're coming with me.
What? Sharing a homeland isn't good enough reason? Besides, I'm going to Crystal Valley myself. I'm traveling the world to study just like you. I don't think there's anything wrong with going to there. I don't think there's anything wrong with going there once.
Even so, there's no need for us to go together.
But hey, it's dangerous for a lady to be traveling alone. There's all sorts of thieves and bandits that might come after you. But if that happens, I'll protect you with my awesome sword and magic skills, so you've got no need to worry.
You'll protect me?
You'll see. No, it's fine if you don't care. It's not like I meant anything special by it. I'm just being polite, you know.
You are?
I admit it.
Something wrong? Well, why exactly is Miss Olan coming along then?
Well, going at it alone might be a little difficult if we run into someone like Luca Blight or something.
Yeah, the contract's already completed. Until you get to Crystal Valley, I'll be protecting you guys.
So we're just seeing little vignettes of everybody. That's kind of cute. What's this? A lover's spat? Oh god, I hope Apple and Sheena didn't get together.
Who knows? Oh, it's Apple.
Somehow, we seem only to ever get teleported to places where people who know these three. Maybe it's some sort of rule.
What? Oh, is that Meg, Viki, and Millie?
Didn't Meg and Millie leave over a month ago? As for Viki, I'm pretty sure she disappeared in the middle of the party again.
Huh? It's not just those three. Who's that man?
Millie jumped to the front of the line, dragging me behind her.
Long time no see. Hisashiburi. Millie, why are you...
The girl stopped halfway through her sentence as a well-built woman stepped between the two of them.
Wait. Millie, who is that man? These guys are just dragging me along with them.
He's a mean person who likes to tease Millie. He's Mr. Bandit.
Hey, Millie, what are you saying? So you're just targeting these 3 girls? No, wait, this is all just a misunderstanding. Hey, Millie, say something.
What should I do? What do you think, Bonaparte?
I see. I understand the situation. Wait right there. This guy's gonna... What?
Huh? What?
Oh, God.
Oh, they disappeared. So we got away.
Aw, we're back here again. We could have gone to Crystal Valley together with Apple. What'd you have to go and say all that for, Millie?
Hello again, the spirit of Eric. How are you doing today?
Well, because... Yeah. But it's good that we made it back safely, isn't it, Nash?
That wasn't safe. It was a miracle we made it out of there alive. You have a line for me? Once again, we're back where we started.
Pera, pera.
Alright, who's saying what? Alright, here it is. Oh, I have to watch it? Okay. I'm not gonna show the video on screen. Oh. It's slowing everything down.
It's showtime.
So you want me to do Arnold at Showtime? Okay. It's been a while since I tried doing Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's showtime! That's not quite right. It's showtime! Was that good enough? Is that good enough? Hasta la vista, baby! No, I can't really quite do him. There's something about the tenor of his voice that I can't find. I can do like stereotype Arnold. I'm Arnold. It's showtime. But that doesn't really sound like the real line. Alright. Well, once again, we're back where we started, but I've learned at least one thing. Whenever Viki sneezes, we go somewhere, and then we come back here. It's like some sort of game. Or so I'd like to think.
Achoo!
God, take some allergy meds, Viki. Oh no, these guys. Oh, I like this path. How gentle are the rays of the afternoon sun. Why do we always have to fall one at a time? While I'm at it, why does everyone always have to land on me?
Oh my, would you look at that? Some cute little birds have lost their way. Wow, those roses are amazing.
These are famous Sweet Mary flowers.
It's a moment I might dream of on my rose-scented pillow. Ah, little birds, your singing is overdue. Sing a lullaby on my behalf. Oh, what a nice smell. Is it coming from over here, I wonder?
Hey, stop staggering around like you're in a daze. People are all travelers of dreams. This aimless wandering can never cease.
Bonaparte! Where did you go?
Oh no, Bonaparte's loose in here? Don't run around! Yes, these baby birds are yearning for the sky and dream of a time when flower buds bloom in the morning sun. Huh? Where'd Meg go? Meg went to look for Miss Viki. I just told her not to move. Oh, mes amis, you are like innocent kittens. How cruelly you toy with us. Good. Everyone's back.
Millie's sleepy. And tired. That building bothers me, though.
It's fine. Now don't move. Little birds, that is the Palace of Light. It is the paradise where pure-hearted people may play. Oh, I'm begging you, stop hugging me so tightly. Oh, how noisy you are.
What? What?
Wait! This place, could it be... Ah! Yeah, as cute as this path is in this game, the translation is not as good as the primary path.
Well then, shall we return to our afternoon chat?
I get that the lines probably don't have a lot of context, but with a visual novel, it should be a lot easier to figure out what the context is than with an RPG. Hey, cool! You know, this is all your fault. Talk all you want, you're just wasting your breath. What are you talking about? Have you got an escape plan or something? Really? You give up fast. I'm just being realistic. What else is there to do in a situation like this? It's not like help is going to come falling down from the sky. Clunk. Ow! Ugh, you'd think I've gotten used to this by now, but that still hurt.
I think we might have fallen from higher up than usual this time. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
Speaking of which, my being on the bottom never changes. Huh? Looks like we're not the first ones here. I can see lights over there.
Other people? Did they get here before us?
That is not impossible.
Well, let's go see. We'll find out who it is. Don't get discouraged.
Whose fault would that be?
What?
There's just a lamp here. Huh? Sensing someone's presence, I immediately jump away and swiftly hid myself in the shadows. Glancing back at the spot where I'd just been, I saw Meg and Viki stiffen, weapons shoved against their backs.
Huh? What? What?
Hey, Queen Monica, this is Suikogaiden Volume 2. So this is where Nash sort of connects the bridge between Suikoden 2 and Suikoden 3. And right now we've just run into Lorelei and Killy. Who are you? Subordinates of the Queen? Oh, are they in Felena?
Queen?
That's a bad joke. Do you really think she'd send a bunch of kids? I don't know. They say that she has assassins under her command who have undergone training since birth. Wow! I didn't know this much backstory to Suikoden 5 existed. before Suikoden 5. I'm so glad we took this path.
It never hurts to be careful. Although...
Yeah, I thought I saw a man, but before I knew it, he disappeared into the shadows.
Alright, you. Where did that guy go? Huh? By that guy, do you mean Nash? So he's called Nash, is he? Yes. Nash might seem a little unreliable, but he's very handsome, you know. I didn't ask about that.
Too bad for you, but I've gotten used to surprise attacks thanks to this vixen.
Well, excuse me.
So what are you guys doing here?
I could ask you the same.
I mean, Viki's with us, isn't that obvious?
So, that's it. Like us, you made a mistake and fell into this pit.
Am I wrong?
I'm not the one that made the mistake. This woman here sold me out. I'm only trying to get myself out of this mess.
I didn't sell you out. I was just trying to buy some time.
Buy some time. Nice way of saying that you sold me out to the guards.
Kelly? What's wrong with that? You made sure I got a hold of false information in the island nations.
Whoa, even more backstory.
Now we're even. But, Lorelai, What? You're Killy and Lorelai, right?
That's right, but who are you?
What? Why? Oh, I do remember that you said some pretty strange things when we first met. Oh, that happens to me a lot too, Meg.
What are you babbling about?
Danger, danger.
Looks like we're stuck with more company.
Danger, danger, danger.
Huh? What's going on? Everything's gone dark all of a sudden. Something's falling.
Yay! Bonaparte's high up! High! Talk high!
Run!
What the hell happened?
I thought I was gonna die.
But it looks like help really did come falling from the sky.
Help from the sky.
Help from the sky? You mean Millie and Bonaparte?
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, okay. So I think the translation was wrong. I think Bonaparte got tall and allowed us to climb out of the... and took us out of that pit. So when she said Takai, Takai, she meant tall.
Yay!
Help really had come falling from the sky. Seemingly out of nowhere, a gigantic Bonaparte had crushed the ruins to smithereens, and we were able to escape the pit by climbing the rubble to the top.
Oh, okay, so he did fall from up high.
But exactly what kind of animal is Bonaparte supposed to be? We're leaving now. I'm a wanted man, after all.
Oh, so this... Okay, so the whole thing with Killy and Lorelai in Suikoden 5 is taken directly from this episode. Because remember, he says that Lorelai sold him out, and clearly we're in Felena, because he says, is it the Queen's Guards? So that's really cool.
Yeah, about that. How do I put this? Instead of going where the wind takes us, we go where the sneeze takes us.
Oh, that's really cool.
Hey, Lorelei. Just now. Don't you dare speak of this to anyone. An ugly monster came falling down from the sky, crashing into a pit and saving us. I'd never admit to something like that. I suppose not.
I wonder how much longer this path is.
Next thing I knew, we were in the woods again. I took a long look around and caught the sight of Meg and Millie.
It looks like they caught here first somehow.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh. Shh. 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 Shh.
Huh? What?
Oh!
Those guys are... If I'm not mistaken, it's that girl from Muse, the one who cooked.
Ugh, just thinking about it.
What, you guys know her too?
Let's hurry up and talk to her then.
Maybe we can ask for directions.
No, wait.
What?
Oh, so this is... I suppose this scene you can only get if you get the true ending from Suikoden 2, right?
Hey, is this really okay? Is it really okay to not meet Pilika? Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
Really? That's really sad. It wouldn't be hard to go back and meet her, you know. Hey, you think so too, right, Rio?
I guess so.
See, right. Let's go back.
Yeah, but Jillia and Pilika, they become exiled Highland nobility now. So I don't know when their secret might leak out. Because of that, if I go over there, Jillia and Pilika's identities will be revealed. That's why, if there's a chance of putting them in danger, I definitely can't meet with them.
Oh. I see.
But, if just a little more time passes, the memory of Highland struggle might fade from people's minds.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll definitely be okay. Everybody'll forget for sure. Grandpa Genkaku never let anybody know he was a hero of the city-states, right, Rio?
I think that's kind of different. Why can't we go over there?
You can't.
What? What's with the sudden nose?
Nose, N-O-E-S? Is that really right? Okay.
Because that's what Shu said. If we ever run into Rio and his friends, we have to pretend we don't know them.
Rio? Shu? The fact that the leader of the New Alliance army that caused the destruction of Highland was a kid named Rio is a famous story these days. On top of that, Shu's the name of the New Alliance army's top strategist. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that's the leader of the New Alliance army.
Of course he is.
I wonder why they're not calling it the Cutie Army. We did load our data.
That's right. Millie and everybody too. We all fought together.
These two fighting together? I wonder if they were any help. Not in my playthrough they weren't. But what's that rule for?
I don't really know, but... For those three, if they can live an uneventful life without anybody knowing them, then that's the best kind of happiness. Before everybody at the castle left and got separated, Shu gathered everybody in the hall. He seemed really serious when he said all this, so I think it's true.
I see. After the New Alliance army's victory, their leader disappeared from the public eye. I figured something had probably happened behind the scenes.
Oh, they're leaving. Aw, I wanted to say hi. So then, where are we going from here? Shu said it would be a good idea to take a boat from the east to the island nations, but I kind of want to see the Tauran Republic. I want to see the cities other than Gregminster.
That's an idea. Or we could head out of the grasslands beyond the Zexan Confederation to the Nameless Lands. If we go there, we'll probably be strangers to absolutely everybody.
Hey, what should we do?
Well, as long as we can be together.
Yeah, that's right. As long as the three of us are together, anywhere we go will be fun. Yeah, I'm really happy. Really.
Nanami. Hey, are you getting hungry too? We ought to be seeing the next village soon. We can eat something there.
Yeah, that's right. Somehow all this talking's made me really hungry. Let's go!
Nanami. Those guys really the ones who defeated Highland's Luca Blight?
Huh? It's Nanami. Hey!
Of course, Viki doesn't pay attention to what they were told.
Huh? No! Since Viki disappeared during the feast, she didn't get to hear what Shu said. Nash, stop her!
Right, got it. Leave it to me. Whoa. She hit it at full speed.
Yeah. Huh? Wait a minute. Did you hear something?
Well. Wasn't that just the sound of Nanami's stomach?
That's definitely not it.
Do we teleport again? Oh, this is new. I'm not on the bottom for once. That's not true. Technically, another time he wasn't on the bottom.
Get off. So mean, so mean.
I get it already. Hey, are you alright?
Yeah,
Meg, are you alright?
I'm alright too. Yes, I said I'm fine.
Can they really communicate with each other? What is it this time?
Who is that again?
Oh! Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bothering you?
Of course not. You can see how much success I'm having.
That's true. Not even one fish yet. What were you thinking about? You seemed far away somehow.
Yeah, I was. I was thinking about old things.
Old things? Old times?
Old things?
Whoa. This kid's name is Ted. We're taking him in for a while. Try to get along with him, Tyr.
Okay. Nice to meet you. Huh? With this, you use this stance. Wow, you're really good. Is this really your first try? It's my first time with this weapon. But there have been lots of times before now when I've had to fight. I see. And then, Gremio. Oh. What? I think this is the first time I've seen you smile, Ted. Really? Tyr, you rarely ever tell interesting stories, that's all.
Whoa. Getting a little close.
Don't look like that, Tyr. I chose my path. I think it's farewell for sure this time. Take care. Live your life to the fullest. For my sake, too.
That's...
Yeah, things like that happen, too.
Oh, that's such a literal translation from Japanese.
I see. You really are still in that battle. Tear.
I don't know. The Soul Eater has so many people's thoughts and feelings in it. I can look at it that way.
Ted shares the same star as Luke. Is Luke not always the same star in every game?
At least lately. Well then, I'll be leaving before things get troublesome.
Oh, where are you going?
Dinner. There's a store that I know about. My little secret.
Not a store, a stall or something like that.
Oh, is that so?
Oh, so is Ted that one in Suikoden 4? Oh, because Ted's not a star in Suikoden 1. That's right.
Wanna come?
Wait, are they implying that Tyr and Kasumi are, like, getting together?
Hey, those guys, are they friends of yours?
That's right. Why'd you ask?
Well, why exactly did we just spend over an hour without a word watching those two people in their fishing rod?
Well, about Kasumi, you see, just between you and me, the truth is, she likes Tyr. Surprised?
Well, I think you could tell that just by looking. On that note, I'm getting pretty hungry too.
Then Millie will catch some fish for you. Bonaparte's really good at catching fish.
Hey, welcome back, H.O. You missed seeing the trio from Suikoden 2 and Tyr and Kasumi from Suikoden 1.
Right, Bonaparte?
Please don't. I've got a bad feeling about that somehow.
Huh? Why? Why?
Ugh.
どうして?
I want to go back now.
Speaking of food, I'm making bread, and I brought the dough in here so I could keep an eye on it rising. Oh, good, it's not to the top yet. Joey and Nanami, really? Oh, I don't know about that.
Looks like we made it back safely somehow.
I'm not sure I could say coming back to this mysterious room really counts as safe.
Yeah, but getting to play a little more would have been nice. Right, Bonaparte?
Millie's poking at Bonaparte's eyes. I've seen it quite a few times now, and I'm still seriously wondering if Bonaparte doesn't actually hate it.
What do we do now?
Well, if we could return somehow.
Millie's hungry. That's right, it'll be lunchtime soon, won't it?
It is 12:07 p.m. Meg's internal clock is rather accurate.
Wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, what are you guys on about?
That's right. Let's go have tea. If I remember right, that door goes to the dining room.
Wait a minute.
This door?
Ah! Oh god. How long is this path? Yes, Nash is the main character in this, which is why it's a big surprise when he appears in Suikoden 3.
What we found on the other side was a lone island in the middle of the ocean. Moreover, without any sort of rules for Viki's teleportation, I was stuck in a week-long nightmare before we finally managed to get back. I like to forget that time as soon as possible, so I'll skip over describing it.
Hey, I wonder if that was the abandoned, the lost island in Suikoden 4 that they spent their week on. I'm begging you to try and think of some way to get us back to that forest.
Back to where we started?
Yes, exactly. Where else would I be talking about?
Well, if you say it all nicely like that, of course I'll think of going to where the party was. Party? Yeah, you know, the party from when everybody beat the bad guy. Oh, that'd be great. Millie wants to go too.
Oh, it's so hard to keep doing their voices all this time. Ugh, enough is enough. Could you please just try to stop confusing the subject from now on? Alright, bye, Spirit of Eric. We'll see you next time, I hope. Have a good night. My begging was in vain, and over 30 minutes afterwards was spent on a party-related Q&A session.
Right, that's right. It's back to the beginning. Then I'll be headed to the front door. Yep. Front door? Yep, that's right. That's where we're going. So we won't get lost.
Now clearly, firmly say it. You're not opening a single door on the way there. Got it? Understand?
So you see, you'd better not open them, Bonaparte. Yeah, as expected, that wasn't very reassuring.
Ugh. Now I really want to see what the alternate path in the first Suikogaiden is like, even though you can't get the true ending. So, when exactly are we going to see this front door of yours?
That's funny. Wasn't it right here? Maybe it's over there?
Oh, enough is enough. Seriously.
That's really strange. Why is that?
Mr. Nash, we're in this struggle together. I'm being comforted by a barrel.
There's somebody over there. You're right.
There's someone in a place like this? Looks like there's quite a few unlucky people in the world.
Then let's go ask them for directions.
Seriously? You have to ask other people for directions in your own house? Wait, hey, wait a minute. Oh, is this gonna be small Viki? Of course the three of them don't hear a single word I've said. I started to follow after them. Huh? It is! Small Viki is introduced in this game. That's incredible. This kid is...
Hey, do you know where the front door is? Front door? To go outside? Yeah. Somehow before we knew it, we couldn't find our way out of here no matter how much we wanted to go back. Want to go back? I see.
The girl held a hand up to the wall. It gave off a pale glow, and suddenly a new path appeared.
You can take this path. Try not to take any detours. Thank you. You've really saved us. Hey, what's your name? Viki? Wow, really? That's my name too. What a coincidental coincidence. Wow, that's amazing. You really have saved us. Thank you. Viki? Well then, goodbye.
The three of them quickly moved on, leaving me behind. Hey, could it be that you're...
Some things are better not knowing.
Oh, that was bad English. I see. I decided to follow after the three of them. There really are things in this world it's better not to know. To know that is to live a long life. So this door exits to where we started from. Are the keys missing? Oh, is it just heavy?
What? You can't open it. Well then, Viki will.
Ooh, wait! It's fine, stop. We don't need any of that. Let's just go back already.
Hmm? Really, I'm fine with it.
Oh, I'm begging you, don't do it. If this door gets blown away.
It's starting to light up. Let's hurry. Okay, Gadget. Force transformation. Go!
What the heck is going on? Wait!
You go too, Bonaparte.
Are the two of them just gonna blow the door down?
You can do it, Bonaparte. Okay, just a little more. We need more power.
Stop. Hey! Stop acting so recklessly.
Oh, we just need a little more. Leave it to me.
Oh, don't you guys ever listen?
Shazam!
What the hell? Eek!
What? Ah.
I guess the three squids somehow show up too. Oh, it looks like we made it back. Somehow.
Wasn't that fun, Millie? It really was, Meg.
Seriously? By the way, you guys,
Over there. It looks like a village. Village. A village.
that's obviously what it must be. Huh? All right, well, that's the chapter. Well, that was really cool. It's too bad the English was so wonky for a lot of it, but I didn't realize that much backstory was in this game. All right, it is time for the last episode. I'm just gonna take a pause here to get a sip of water. Thankfully, I don't have to do Viki and Millie and Meg all at the same time now. Let me just have a look at my bread dough here. Okay, it looks like it needs a little stretch. So let me do that. Too bad I can't show you. Oh yeah, it just hit the top of the container. Perfect. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is take a quick break so I can put this in a loaf pan to rise. So I will be back in just a minute.
All right, we're back. Sorry for the delay. But bread waits for no man, as it turns out. I said goodbye and parted ways with those weirdos and continued on my journey alone. I don't want to get them involved in this. It's too dangerous. However, something's wrong. On my way to Crystal Valley via a back road, I get a bad feeling. Thanks to Zaj's ploy, I'm supposed to be a wanted criminal. This feeling has been growing stronger since I parted ways with Meg and the others. But 2 days later, when I finally enter Crystal Valley territory, I haven't seen a single human being, much less a Harmonian soldier. Nor has the guild appeared. Zaj's parting words at Greenhill go through my mind. I very much look forward to the day that you return to Crystal Valley. Is this where his next game starts? That's... Lena! Nash! You seem to be in an awful hurry. Did something happen? I've been trying to avoid my surveillance. Is that right? We don't have time for this. Let's go to that forest over there and we'll talk. Surveillance, huh? I don't know whose order that was, but I can guess. I don't think you can call someone following you your surveillance. I think you'd have to call them your tail, right? Lena and I went down a path by the main road, and after making sure there was no one around, sat down. So, what's going on in Crystal Valley? A man who should be dead came back. Zaj? Yeah. There's been quite the uproar in Crystal Valley over that. He's inherited some crushed noble family's estate, and now he calls himself Thanatos Crawford. Along with his new name, the Crawford family name has risen to new heights. It's becoming well known in some social circles as well. The Crawfords are a poor family, the lowest noble house of the Temple faction. Why would he... He's announced his engagement to the daughter of the once distinguished Lachki family. That fell into disarray following the tragic death of the family head and the scandal that followed. No way. What about Julie? Julie doesn't understand his true motives. That girl believes in Zaj's words. She's currently at his hideout. I don't dare to do anything there. For better or worse, that girl never really grew up. So, it seems. Nash, what happened that night? Why is Zaj doing this? No, who is he? Even now, you're still... The Crawford house is becoming a major player in the Temple faction. And now he's marrying the daughter of the patriarch of the Lachki house, who used to be a distinguished member of the People's faction. What is he trying to do? I know what Lena wants to say. The one and only leader of Holy Harmonia is the High Priest Hikusak. However, Hikusak hasn't been seen for decades now, and rumor has it that he's dead. Currently, the nobles are effectively in charge. And within the nobility, there are presently two factions. The People's faction, who want to balance the power between the people and the Temple, and the Temple faction that supports the absolute rule of High Priest Hikusak. But it doesn't really work like that. Those are just the empty slogans of the political power struggle. They're all simply out to increase their own faction's power. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Zaj is trying to unify the two factions. Well, I'd say he's trying to take over the Lachki family. By his own hands. You may not believe this, Lena, but that was his goal from the very start. Just to get the power of the Lachki family. I slowly begin to tell Lena about that night. Roy the cat snuck into the room and now wants out, so let me go let him out.
He really doesn't like it when the door is closed. The things I never told anyone. The truth I tried to hide in darkness. It was the day before the wedding between Julie and Zaj. I stood at the threshold to the Lachki house for the first time in a long while. Honestly, I should have had my arms full with celebratory gifts for the happy couple. If it wasn't for that one thing. Brother-in-law, what are you doing here? Julie is busy worrying about tomorrow and won't see anyone. Zaj Quilos. The adoptive son of House Quilos. That's who you said you were, Zaj. Brother-in-law, what are you talking about? It's late. Well then, Zaj of the Black Moon, Squire-class gunner of the Howling Voice Guild, why don't you show me who you really are? Where did you... When my father died, I gave a tissue sample to my mentor, Sauro. It took quite some time to get the results. He'd been poisoned by a special poison that's only known to the guild. Well-kept secret no ordinary doctor could have detected. On my father's orders, I was sent for training with the guild, and even I didn't know about it, Zaj. You could say I found out by accident. Well, I suppose this may have been unavoidable. Zaj! You! It's too bad. Everything was going so smoothly. Just a little more and I would have taken over the Lachki house, the core of the People's faction. I saw Zaj slip a small gun into his palm. And then Julie opened the door on the other side and came into the room. That's... But Nash, why didn't you tell us about it? Why did you just run away like a murderer? Why? What would talking about it do? I killed Julie's beloved fiancé. That fact wouldn't have changed. But... If the man you loved was only using you, and didn't even think twice about doing it, how could I tell Julie that? What the hell would that accomplish? But... if it's the truth... The truth is hard and cold. It's better to tell a soft lie. I wasn't a strong man back then. Nash. Well, I have to get back to where Julie is. Nash, when you get to Crystal Valley, just go in through the front. But don't worry about being a wanted man. I've asked for a favor and it's been put on hold for now. The Temple faction won't be able to come after you openly. Who in the world did you ask? To be able to do that? Yeah, I was surprised too. This is the first time I've revealed my connection to the Lachki house. The Lachki name has always been something to be jealous of. Well then, see you in Crystal Valley. She got back on her horse and rode lightly down the main road. I waved goodbye at her back, but in my mind I go over the things she just told me. Zaj has inherited a noble house and gotten engaged to Julie again. That means my confrontation with Zaj is imminent. Zaj will not allow me to live knowing the truth of that day. Not even if I never tell anyone. After the figure of Lena disappeared, I rushed back to the main road, heading straight for Crystal Valley. The day after I met Lena, I stood at the edge of the plains overlooking Crystal Valley. In the distance rose the capital of the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia, founded by its ruler, the immortal hero Hikusak. On the other side of those huge walls, it boasts an unparalleled splendor, with many different people living there. However, even in this prestigious, shining capital, there's darkness. While the priests and nobles govern the politics, the military provides security.
Well, it's supposed to be a balance of power. In the shadows, there's a power struggle that's been going on forever. And in this city, people are waiting for me.
Hey, big brother.
A girl was standing behind me. When did she get this close?
Oh, she didn't mean big brother, big brother. She meant, Nissan, like, hey, you, guy.
Putting myself on guard, I smile at the girl.
You look surprised. Is there something to be afraid of? Kind of weird for an adult. Well, whatever. You're Mr. Nash Latchkey, right? I'm Stella. I'm here because I was asked to deliver something to you. Here you go.
Let's see. As I tried to take the envelope she held out, a claw grazed me. The concealed weapon had come out of the girl's sleeve.
That was a close one. As expected of Mr. Nash.
Child, don't toy with me. Didn't you come here to give me that letter?
If you want to see the letter, you'll have to take it by force.
Who's it from?
It's fine if you don't know. Surely it's more fun that way.
I can guess who the sender is. Does this knee-high little girl seriously expect me to fight her? Cheeky.
If you're not coming, should I just start?
The girl shortens the distance between us. I immediately draw my dagger defensively.
Take this!
I feign a slash at her claw to attack her blind spot. Now! I aim a punch straight at her stomach. What?
Too bad. I don't have a claw on just one hand.
As we might have expected.
That's a no-no. I guess this letter will have to be postponed.
Shit. Oh, damn this girl. Does she actually enjoy killing people? Be a good girl and give me the letter.
No. We can't waste a fun game like this so easily.
Oh, I don't have time to play around with kids. Don't worry. I'm not gonna kill you.
Really, to hear you say that? How nice of you, Mr. Nash. But you don't have to hold back just because I'm a lady.
After saying that, she ran into the plains. I followed her cautiously, concentrating my senses. Damn it, she's not bad, but this is frustrating. If she's a guild apprentice, I see a path to becoming a gunner opening in her future.
Hey, where are you looking?
A knife was stuck in the ground. She'd run away intentionally to stall for time. You trying to announce where you'll aim your next attack? You really need a good spanking, don't you? What? A knife came flying from the direction of the bushes where the girl was hiding before I had a chance to move.
Getting serious so soon? I will too, then.
I don't need to be serious to handle little kids.
You shouldn't be so unreasonable.
This isn't cute. Children like you should act cuter.
You're horrible for calling me a child. But now that you've said it, I hope you have a good excuse for losing to a kid.
Don't need it, kid. It's just about time for your bedtime.
Huh? Oh.
As I said it, I rolled a bomb filled with Kroani power to her feet. When inhaled, it causes extreme drowsiness. Looks like she hasn't been taught about that yet.
What? I think my body is getting heavy.
It's over. The girl is lying in the grass, breathing comfortably. took the sealed letter from her pocket and opened it. There's just one sentence. Wait at the Cloteo Church tonight, huh? The Cloteo Church lies in the outskirts of Crystal Valley. It's currently in ruin. It's most likely a trap. But this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Zaj's game has been to hide, but now he's coming into the spotlight. Looking at the sky, the sun was already hanging low. I started running toward the setting sun and towards Crystal Valley. Lena! Oh, this is someone else.
Lord Sasarai, what brings you here?
It seems you're poor at keeping secrets. It shows on your face.
No, that's not.
It's fine. I've cleared out everyone else. The temple's also concerned that the guild is growing too powerful. We can't have those gunners doing whatever they like.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your help with this.
You expected it. A strange scandal like this could ruin us, no?
But that's just...
There are many regrets about the Latchkey family. Some may even feel it's atonement.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Still, the timing is good.
But I won't be able to do much more. That man, Zaj, has a lot more power within the guild than I expected. But that means Nash will... It can't be helped. There's a limit to how far my hand can stretch. If the temple and the guild come into open conflict, the bloodshed... Then is that an order not to help him?
No. Consider it a warning from a gossipy superior.
Thank you very much. Still...
It can't be helped.
Well, perhaps I can do a little more. But the favor will have to have a high cost, all right? Yes, I'm prepared for it.
Nash, you'll have to repay this favor as well. I forget what I was doing for Sasarai, actually. I think, like Luke, he sounds like me. Running swiftly under a sky of vast, dark, billowing clouds, I arrived at Crystal Valley. Crystal Valley, the city I was born in. Lots of memories are sleeping in this city. But I have no time to feel nostalgic about it and keep running along the walls that surround the city, heading for the church in the Western District. Unlike the vibrant central part of the city, the Western District is a slum area. The Cloteo Church lies in an abandoned area in the outskirts of it. It doesn't look like the third-class citizens who live in the slums have much piety. The uncared-for and decayed Cloteo Church stood exposed under the dark clouds of the sky. The front yard is filled with rubble, and the stones in the stairs leading to the chapel are cracked. The way this church looks, it seems to imply man's declining power. This is where Zaj is waiting. The final battle. Whoever loses will share the fate of this crumbling old church. This is the end of our feud. A fitting place to bury the past in. I'm overjoyed to see that you decided to accept my invitation. Ah. However, the venue for the party is actually up here. I have to go up there? That's not very hospitable to your guests. Not at all. I've left plenty of treats for you along the way. Please enjoy them. Ha! Just don't fall off before I get there. I couldn't ask for a better place. I don't intend to withdraw. I run up the dilapidated stairs and jump into the chapel. Yeah. Gunners. As I come in, I get a surprise welcome and jump into the shadow of a bench in the chapel, but the bullets shoot through the pew easily. I move quickly with the bullets chasing me. Shit. They're not just coming from the back of the chapel, but also the balcony above it as well. I continue to avoid the simultaneous attack from 2 angles, but it's difficult and I'm getting tired. These guys are probably lower-class gunners. Although Elza might have played like this with me, there would be no contest between us. It's not just the guns themselves that are fearful, but wielders like Clive or even Zaj. Even compared to a Squire-class gunner, these guys don't have anywhere near the same accuracy. I can see 5 people. I need to get a handle on the situation, though their attacks seem to rely on numbers alone. If this keeps up, it could be quite bad. These guys sure are bothersome. Damn it. I'm gonna be late for the party if I linger any longer in this place. It's too big of a risk to try and barrage through, and getting into close combat would be like taking 1 or 2 bees out with the rest of the hive still attacking. Something. There must be something. A long-distance dart attack would be inefficient. I'd rather save those for the guy waiting ahead. But aside from that, I only have the anchor. Huh? Wait a minute. Of course, as soon as I come up with a good idea, they start spreading out. Are they trying to surround me? There's no time to think about this. Whoa! All right. Whoa! The wire was entangled in the statue behind the gunners, and I pulled at it with my whole body. What? Despite the smokescreen, one of the men saw my intentions, but it was too late. The stone statue had already started to fall. Ah! However, that only took care of the guys by the statue. There were still some by the front of the chapel. Well, I have another trick up my sleeve. With the chapel filled with a cloud of dust, I made an educated guess about the location of the stairs, kicking up a cloud of dust as I made a run for it, making sure to be very loud about it. He's heading for the stairs. Don't let him get away! Everyone, aim for the stairs and fire at the same time! Wait! Don't do it now! At the same moment he yelled that, I made a jump for the entrance to the stairs. Did I make it? I looked back at the chapel and the destruction caused by the explosion that spread from the altar. All the benches had been blown away, and not a trace of them remained. This was also something that I'd learned in the guild. You could say that I had a certain knowledge about gunpowder and setting fire to things. I'd wanted the dust to kick up from the beginning. It would have worked with flour, sugar, whatever, but the point was to spread it throughout the air and set fire to it, creating a chain combustion, making the room explode. I looked up at the stairs towards the roof. He's waiting for me there. It's time for the final act. By the time I reached the bell tower, the light drizzle had turned into a rainstorm. Lightning ran across the dark sky, illuminating the person standing on the roof. I stared into the man's eyes as I mumbled to myself, "Zaj, at last." "I've been waiting, Nash. We haven't seen each other since Greenhill, have we?" "I guess you could say that, though you've certainly made a habit out of trying to eliminate me. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm fit as a fiddle still." "That's so. Well, I'm sorry to hear it. You deserve some praise for that, no? You've done well to come so far unharmed." It's nothing unusual for me. I'm not gonna die just so you can bury your plot in darkness. As I move towards Zaj, I slowly reach for Grosser Fluss on my back. Zaj can't win against these swords. Again, with this sword. Zaj laughed quietly as he watched me. Not your style to be buried in darkness, Nash. You're still just talking. I started running toward Zaj in the rain. Zaj remained motionless, a creepy smile plastered on his face. I'm concerned about Zaj's composure, but I'm gonna settle this. Zaj fired a bullet that grazed my left shoulder. I can't get careless already. Any pause in my approach would only increase his accuracy. Way too optimistic. At the same time as Zaj let out a second shot, I kicked off the roof and took a great leap at him, but Zaj instantly closed the distance between us. I used my whole body to swing Schwartz in my right hand at Zaj. Ha! Zaj gets his sword up instantly, taking the full force of my blow. Without pause, I jump over Zaj and land behind him. Zaj. Your name, your hair, your eyes. I'll let you throw away all that's fake about you. You're gonna pay for the sins that you've committed. The sins against my sister, my father, and my mother. We'll settle this for good. Zaj. Nash, do you really think you can win against me again? Have you forgotten what I told you before? I'm going to bury you in darkness, Nash. All I have to do is seal that sword of yours. I see it's still only your mouth that has any skill. Once again, I come at Zaj with my sword. Zaj doesn't ready his own sword, but just stares at me. Just as I'm about to strike him, he speaks. Do you intend to kill Julie along with me? What? With those words, my hand stopped. Damn it! Julie is, well, you could say she's in my hands. Julie? What have you done to Julie? It's not something as cliched as a kidnapping. It was quite uncomplicated. I just let her know I was still alive. Julie was overjoyed, because her beloved dead fiancé appeared again. You bastard! You! It can't be! Zaj! It's been a long time, Julie. You seem to be doing well. Zaj! Is it really you, Zaj? Where have you been till now? It's a long story. Even after that incident, I was still a target. If I'd met up with you, it would have put you in danger. It couldn't be helped. You know me, Julie. Zaj, oh Zaj, the reason you... I made contact with Julie and moved her to my mansion. Because it seems Lena has been wandering around a lot of places. Now, considering this, what do you think the effects of my death would be? Zaj, you're a coward. To a member of the Howling Voice Guild, that's not much of an insult, as you should know. Well, I guess it's my turn now. Zaj let out an audacious laugh and pointed his sword at my face. Before now, I hadn't noticed, but the hilt of Zaj's sword was different from a normal sword. That's... a gun sword!
Somebody learned to fight at the garden.
Nash. No, brother-in-law. This is it. Even if I fall here, you can't win anymore. The last remaining option to you is death. Ugh. The sword hilt. No, it's different. That's not just a sword. It's a gun with a giant blade attached. A bullet had shot out from the hilt. Ha! You managed to avoid it. As expected of you, Nash. Or should I say? Or so I should say. But I guess there's no need to play around anymore. Gah! I twisted my body and managed to avoid the bullet. By that time, the sword was already in motion. I jumped and parried it with Vice, only to be caught by the muzzle of the gun instead. Somehow I managed to repel the bullet with Schwartz. So strong. Zaj's skill is incredible. This is... Nash, the movement of your sword is getting slower. You still want to know about Julie, right? Of course I do. If you care about her, why not just fall prey to these lead bullets? After all, you're nothing but a criminal who killed his sister's beloved fiancé. Ah, damn you! Zaj held all the cards now. I can't use my sword other than to stop his attacks. Shit. What am I gonna do? This was careless. I should have known Zaj wouldn't have come to fight me without some insurance. It's not like he came here to be killed. With Zaj's newfound momentum, there was little else I could do but retreat to the edge of the roof. Damn it, I'm at the end of my rope. I repelled his gun and swung at him with Vice, but Zaj dodged it effortlessly. My god, I can't talk. Goodbye, brother-in-law. I knew the gun was a feint, but there was no way to avoid it as the muzzle was pointed at my stomach. I waited for the exact right moment and repelled the bullet with Schwartz. Then, with him taking careful aim, came another blow of his sword. I twisted my body to dodge the attack. The tip of his sword brushes against my chest. I suddenly came to a stop. If this is a feint, I see Zaj's trigger finger move. Despite the poor footing on the roof, I managed to miraculously avoid the bullet by jumping to the side. But... Huh? I lost my balance and started sliding down the roof. Oh shit, if I fall from here... Reaching out with my right hand, I somehow managed to grab hold of the ledge. As I hang from the roof defenseless, Zaj slowly approaches. Looks like I'm not out of the woods yet. That was pretty cool, brother-in-law. Please stop calling me that. It's disgusting. Are those really going to be your last words?
Lena, how did you get here?
I had help from a certain someone. But enough about how I got here. Right now, the important thing is to escape from here.
A certain someone?
We don't have time to talk. We need to hurry.
But I...
Julie, you're still thinking about Zaj. Listen, Julie. This may be hard to hear, but when Zaj came to your house as a tutor, he was already planning to marry you.
That's... I already know that.
Julie, why on earth didn't you say something?
No, I don't mean to say I knew from the beginning. Back then, I just wanted some happiness after all the sad things that had happened. I guess I was too innocent, huh? But after that incident, I tried to investigate it myself. I had to know the truth. He was my big brother. I couldn't believe he would do such a thing. At first, I hated my brother because he did such a thing to Zaj. I didn't know.
So you realized Zaj's ambitions. Then, if you already knew, why did you go with him when he appeared again? Why?
Because I thought, for me, Zaj... not everything about him seemed to be false. I don't know. I didn't expect it at all, but I also didn't understand everything about him. Still, I may just have been naive. But at times, I could see sadness in him. Just occasionally, I could see that person. The exterior he showed freely wasn't gentle, but those times there was a gentleness to him. I couldn't forget that. Julie. Still, I wonder, was I just being naive? Even now, I wonder if my eyes are still blind. But I still... Then, Julie, you're... But even though I'm here, brother is... Why? Lena, why? Julie. In the end, I still lose the people I love.
Damn it. Zaj! Holding my wounded left shoulder, dragging Vice behind me in my left hand, I escaped to the back of the church. Earlier, when I was cornered on the edge of the roof, the bullet he fired had left a deep wound in my shoulder. You could say it was lucky that he hadn't hit my right arm, but I'd need both hands to use the dual snake sword effectively. I'm safe here for the moment, but I don't think he'll just let me escape with an arm like this.
Nash! Nash!
Huh? Dominguez! Oh.
Nash!
It was Dominguez, and in his talons he was carrying the cameo that Julie always wears. The fact that Dominguez is bringing it means that Lena has been successful in rescuing Julie. I hold the cameo sent by my dependable companion tightly. My, what are you doing in a place like this? Trying to run away? I'm not going anywhere. Now that I've seen this... I hold out Julie's cameo in front of Zaj. That's Julie's. How? It's thanks to my dependable companion. Here I come, Zaj. I wonder if it was Nakama. We're on even terms. Fine, then. I was just thinking that there's no flavor to shooting someone who can't resist. Don't try to bluff, Zaj. The real match starts now. I gathered my strength and stood up. Thunder rolled in the sky above the decayed cemetery where Zaj and I stood facing each other, about 20 paces apart. Zaj looked at my raised hand holding Schwartz. Realizing that my left arm was unusable, he smiled happily. Do you really think you can win against me in that state? I guess we'll have to see. Not getting any wiser at the end, are you? If I were in your position, I'd easily obtain a much higher status. I guess so. But that's not my life. Is that so? I guess a fool's life suits you. Zaj fired a shot with his gun. I flick my right wrist holding Schwartz, but the pain runs from my left shoulder and brings me to one knee. It's just as he said. Zaj approaches me slowly. Does he think I don't have the strength to resist anymore? Step by step, slowly coming forward with a cruel smile on his face. Zaj, what's with that smile? Are you unable to hide your true nature standing in front of me on the verge of death? I wonder. The moment you're buried, my ambition will be realized. Indeed, there's no more need to hide it. That golden hair of yours. Every time I see that proof of Harmonian first-class citizenship, my body rages with jealousy. What? Did you know there was a country called Sanadia on the outskirts of the west of Harmonia? That's the name of the country that was conquered by Harmonia 30 years ago. I was born in that country. By custom, only pure Harmonians can be first-class citizens. But those from countries who swear allegiance to Harmonia become second-class citizens. Then there's those who resist Harmonia's conquest. The people from those countries become third-class citizens when they're defeated. A child born in a country conquered by Harmonia is sent to a first-class family in Crystal Valley, in accordance with their assimilation policy. You should know about this. The Latchkey House should have also had a slave like that, right? Third-class citizens from the savage tribes of the grasslands and similar, treated no better than animals. Not even seen as human. It was a daily humiliation. From the moment the sorrow of defeat is born, you taste it fully. I resented myself not being Harmonian. Eventually, when I was 13, I returned to Synadia. Everyone I met there, my friends, everyone, had become Harmonian sympathizers. Even though they looked like Synadians, they'd given their hearts away and become Harmonian slaves.
Oh. Sorry, hold on a second. I'm feeling a little... I've been lightheaded for a while and it's getting worse. But I should be able to finish the game tonight.
They'd given away their hearts and become Harmonian slaves. They'd go on to teach other Synadians. In an ugly, ruthless way, it's perfect. They'd wag their tails for Harmonia and they didn't even realize it. Because that's what they desired. But I was different. And those guys were different. I went back to Harmonia. To knock on the doors of the Howling Voice Guild. Even though I was too old, I was given a test to be given the chance to be accepted as a child of the guild. It was a grueling test of athletic ability, intelligence, fitness, everything, and I survived. The guild is the only place in Harmonia where your origin doesn't matter, where even third-class citizens can rise. And then I reached the final ordeal. A test of loyalty to the guild. The test is to kill your parents, the people who gave you your warm childhood memories. Do you think that's where my resentment comes from? Not at all. Nothing could be further from my mind. An ordeal like that was nothing. Could you do it? It was simple for me. It took just one throw of the knives in the middle of their foreheads. And with that, I was allowed to try and become a gunner. For the first time, I was at the point of zero. Finally, I was standing at the starting point. Nash, you were born with it. No, when you were born, you were given everything. But I'm aiming for a lot more than that. The Latchkey House, even you and Julie, you're nothing but stepping stones. The successful destruction of the Latchkey House and the People's Faction will grant me a position as Elder. And eventually I will hold the real power of the guild, have control of that fearsome shadow that is the backbone of Harmonia. In that Harmonia, I will take away everything from Harmonians like you. I will humiliate them all. I will consume everything. That's my revenge. No, it's my ambition. Do you understand, Nash? My ambition will consume you and Julie.
Not very nice.
I'd listened to Zasha's confession in silence, my anger seething, not even caring about the cold rain that was pouring down. You did this to my family just for that? Just for that? I guess you could say that. What I desire, you had bestowed on you from birth. You had power different. You had power from the moment you were born, without any struggle, effort, or need for it. You were born into privilege. You couldn't understand my suffering. In short, you and I are from different worlds. Zaj, we've talked too much. I have you to thank for this wound from that night. Nash, this is the last time. Right. No turning back. Once again, with this hand. Very well. So, try to steal it from me. This power that I won through the shedding of much blood. Zaj holds the gun in his right hand and the sword in his left. I only have Schwartz poised in my right hand in preparation for the attack. Cold rain fell on us. Wind as strong as during a storm ruffled our hair. I breathe slowly and focus entirely on Zaj. Zaj seems to be doing the same. This game will be decided by just one moment. There's no time for regrets. Because this is a Howling Voice Guild duel. As lightning struck the spire of the church, Zaj made his move. Die, Nash! Zaj's two guns fire almost simultaneously. At the same moment, I jumped back and swung Schwartz to knock the bullets down. This exchange of attack and defense continued for a while. You just don't know when to give up. Neither do you. Well then, how about this? A heavier than expected blow at Schwartz from his sword made me lose my balance. A bullet was fired from the handle of the sword, but I repelled it in the nick of time. A smile spread on Zaj's lips. Got you! The tip of his sword was pointed at me and Zaj fired. Shit, it was a trick! The blade came as quick as a lightning bolt, trying to knock mine off. As soon as I realized, I threw Schwartz without hesitation. As a result, I was now good as unarmed, with Zaj getting closer. Now, this is the end. You shouldn't use such cheesy one-liners. Even when you say it's the end, it never is. At the same time as Zaj was about to pull the trigger, the ultra-fine wire stretching from my right hand was brought back. What? Schwartz had been discarded, but behind Zaj it started to move as if by magic. Manipulated by the wire, Schwartz was coming at Zaj's back. Unprepared as he was, Zaj lost his balance attempting to stop Schwartz. This was my chance. Probably the last one. Zaj! Ugh! Zaj stared in astonishment at the sword that pierced his chest. We'd both trained to trick the other, but I was one step ahead. I dodged the bullet, but the final blow hadn't come from Schwartz that I threw from my right hand, but from Weiss in my left hand. The blood flow had been restored to my injured left shoulder, but I'd been hiding it, just for this moment, for this final blow. Zaj hadn't let his guard down till the very last minute. When a magician shows you his right hand, you shouldn't ignore his left, Zaj. You lose. I pulled out the sword that had pierced Zaj. Zaj's body slowly lost its strength and fell towards me. I win. It seems that way. Nash, it's my loss. In the end, I couldn't win. Zaj, why? Why did you show up now? You could have had the power you wanted. Why would you risk all this? Did you hate me that much? Did you want to see me suffer? Zaj, that night 3 years ago, if I hadn't cut you, would you and Julie... It's a foolish question. For my ambition to love a woman is nothing but a waste. After all love is false. The next morning, when I reached the cemetery, the rain had completely stopped. As the sun rose, illuminating the gloomy graveyard, the sounds of birds filled the decayed garden of the church as they merrily pecked at nuts. Just like before my life-or-death duel with Zaj, it all felt unreal. The abominable past and present. As yesterday's rain was soaked up by the ground, I thought about all the things that had happened with Zaj. As I watched the rising sun, it suddenly struck me. The past hasn't changed. Has anything really changed with this fight? Even with Zaj gone, the Latchkey family won't be restored. My parents. Julie's heart. I look away from the sunrise and down to the cemetery as I recall Zaj's words last night. Power. In order to survive, power is certainly a necessity. But if all that remains is your own body, is there really any point? Even after much thought, I still don't know. Zaj and I may have been from different worlds, but we're still human. A familiar voice from the entrance of the cemetery drew me out of my pensive state. Nash! You, huh? I've been causing trouble. Then Zaj is... Both him and his ambitions have been put to rest. Julie has been moved to a safe place. Are you going to see her now? Yeah. Say, this cameo. Yes, Julie entrusted it to me. It seems Dominguez did his job well. Yeah, he always does his job flawlessly. I see. That's good. I gave this cameo to Julie when she was a child. It has a secret. There's room for a portrait inside. She always used to keep a portrait of the person that was most important to her inside it. Me. But now it's empty. There's no portrait of anyone. Lena, that man, he'll ask for something in the future. But between now and then, it seems I have some growing up to do. I'm still acting like a child. Nash, what are you saying? My hands are not only steeped in the things I learned at the guild, but in the blood of many people. Twice in the blood of the man Julie loved. I ran away from Crystal Valley once because I couldn't endure that. But Nash, you've come back. Am I wrong? Crystal Valley is no longer my home. The Latchkey family is gone. But Julie's waiting for you. Nash, don't hesitate. Right now, I'm not eligible to meet her. How could a killer offer any comfort to anyone? Selfish. You're just being selfish. About Julie's feelings, you're... Behind Lena, I saw a figure taking out a gun. Lena, don't move! What? Zaj must still have some henchmen. Wait, you raised your hand to throw a knife, Nash. Nash? Nash? Nash! Where did you go? I won't let you do this, Nash! Take care of Julie. With those words, I entrusted her to Lena and left that place behind. Nash! Nash! Nash!
Alright, so that's it for Suikogaiden Volume 2. So next week we'll be able to start Suikoden 3, where Nash will return. So I guess And I believe in Suikoden 3 he's working for Sakurai, if I'm correct. So maybe that is his repayment for Sakurai's help during this episode. Anyway, this was really fun. I'm especially glad that we took the alternate path in Chapter 3 this time. Because there was so much extra information. I had no idea that much groundwork for Suikoden 5 was laid in this game. I thought it was just those two vague references in Suiko 2. In Georg's and Lorelei and Killy's... Georg's biography and Lorelei and Killy's investigations, I believe, are the only ones that mention Felena. But it sets up quite a bit in this one. So that was fun. And plus, we got to see all the wackiness with Viki and Millie and Meg. So that was very exciting. Oh, we're seeing stuff from both Suikogaidens in the end credits here. I'm pretty sure there's a post-credit scene, so we're definitely going to stick around for that. We like the credits anyway. I am feeling very unwell, which started about a half an hour ago. So once we're done with this, I'm not going to do the Final Fantasy X thing tonight. I think I'm going to have to rest. Very, very strange. Lightheaded, cold sweat, bad news. Thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. I probably just need to eat something and lie down for a bit and take a shower because I'm drenched with sweat. It's really awful. But I was able to keep going for the stream. Lucky for me, there will be some fresh baked bread soon, which is good because there's no other food in the house. I've been putting off the grocery store for a few days. So the plans for the week, I suppose, will be that I will be back on Wednesday with more Xenogears, and then Friday with a Retro Friday, and then next Sunday with Suikoden 3, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm so glad to get to go back to that. Nothing makes me feel more at home than just wandering around in that game and talking to people. Which is good, because you have to do a lot of wandering around in that game. Oh, speaking of Suikoden 3, I'm so glad that we learned that small Viki was set up in this one, too. There's so much lore in the alternate path of this game. Well, thank you, Sadie. And thank you for watching. I really like the Suikogaidens. I wish that the fan translation, the English, were just a little better sometimes. But at least we have them available to play in English, which is a lot, because these are really, really important games in the series. So I'm glad so many of you have been around to experience them with me. I think we're nearing the end of the credits. Digital effects. Digital kanji, I don't know. Special thanks. Yeah, okay, we're at the end now. Good old Nash and Dominguez. So I do wonder if... I'm sure there's other stuff that can happen, because there's popularity points in this version. But, I don't know what they affect. If nothing else, it could possibly be affecting Julie. Hey, are you sure you just want to ride to the next village? I can take you all the way to your destination if you want. It's perfectly all right. We'll unload the next village so the horse won't be tired. The next village is fine. I'm not in any rush.
All right then. By the way, where are you from?
I'm from the east.
You're running from some woman? That's the feeling you give off.
Very perceptive of you. Yeah, it's something like that.
Well, I'll give you some good advice, friend. You listening? When a woman's angry with you, don't argue with her. Just close your eyes, plug your ears, and wait for the storm to pass. Then you cool the remaining heart by coming home with flowers and treat. The remaining heat. That's the trick.
I see. I'll try that next time.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Is it okay if I take a little nap?
Sure, I'll let you know when we arrive.
Thanks. Just a little tired for a number of reasons.
In that case, get some rest. There's still a long way to go before the next village. You have plenty of time.
Yeah. The end. Yeah, I wonder if there's another ending where we reconcile with Julie, if you get all the popularity points, maybe. Seems worth trying next time, maybe. I'll have to look it up. This flowchart does not make it clear. Alright. Now, if we played the Japanese version of Suikoden 3, you can load the Suikogaiden data, and Nash gets some bonuses. But unfortunately, we can't do that in English. So, that's life. Alright, so that's that for Suikogaiden. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I'm not going to be going to Final Fantasy X, as I said, because I think I need to lie down. There's really not much for me to do in Final Fantasy X, although I guess I could play the end of it. But in any case, thanks for coming out tonight. Let's see who's available to raid. So we can do that instead of coming back for FF10. All right, who is online? Lord Pangtong is playing Super Danganronpa Another 2. I don't know what this is. The Moon of Hope and Sun of Despair, but I'm a big Danganronpa fan, so let's go and find out what it is. All right, everybody, I will see you next time, and in the meantime, have some food and sleep well.